Bam! Have you been in a car accident recently? Well, I want to give you 5 tips that you should follow after being in a car accident to help make sure that if you're injured, you get appropriate care and coverage that you deserve. So, my name is Dr. Isaac Newberry with Lifetime Wellness and Chiropractic here in Denver, Colorado. Follow us for more great content. 5 different tips that I've utilized as well when I've been in 2 car accidents that I can remember. I've definitely used this with. But the first tip is you definitely want to open up a claim with your own insurance company. Regardless if you were at fault or not, you want to communicate with them, let them know what happened. There's part of the policy, if you have not opted out of it, called medical payments options, which should allow you to go to any provider, hospital, urgent care, to be able to utilize that benefit, to be able to get checked out without having to take any money out of your own pocket. So that's medical payments options. Talk to your own insurance company, especially if you were not at fault. This should not impact your premiums. All right, point 2. Let me find it here. But you want to make sure that you're not only just going to be taking pain medication, muscle relaxers, ibuprofen, Tylenol if you are injured. Those things can be helpful in a short period of time, but definitely if you take those more than what they're recommended, you can read the instructions on the bottle, but Tylenol can hurt your liver if you take too much of it or take it too frequently. Same thing with ibuprofen or Aleve or Advil. Those will go after your kidneys and can impact kidney function. You definitely need those organs to help your body in the future. So take care of them. Limit the intake of any of those things if you do need to take those. But there's a lot of natural ways you can help address your pain as well. And we'll touch on those in a little bit too. The third point is you want to make sure you get the correct test done to evaluate your injury. A lot of times if you go to an ER, they're going to possibly do a CT scan to see if there's like a traumatic brain injury, but they're not really evaluating the soft tissue injuries, which can actually, for some people, be more significant than the most significant injury, actually. So you want to make sure if you are going to have any sort of testing done, you want to have the soft tissues evaluated. You want to make sure you're doing a flexion, an extension, x-rays, most likely to evaluate if there's any ligamentous damage. That would be if your neck was the injured area. That would be one type of test. Also, having your nervous system checked. Do you have any numbness or tingling? Do you have a decrease in sensation or decrease in function, like weakness anywhere in your body with your hands or your legs, or your feet? Those are definitely signs that there is a neurologic impairment. But the reason why you want to make sure you have the right test done is so you can get the right type of care to help your body recover. It's not just about the pain. It's about getting your body to recover and heal so you don't have problems that pop up a year, 2 years down the road from that car accident or whiplash. Now, the fourth point is going to be to make sure you get evaluated by a healthcare provider that specializes in soft tissue injuries to the muscles, to the ligaments, to the nervous system. And that would be somebody like a chiropractor would be a great example. There's maybe some physical therapists that could possibly do that as well. But the number of providers actually that specialize in soft tissue injuries is pretty small, especially after a car accident, that know how to work with the system of auto insurance or with attorneys. So the fifth point is, let me just make sure here, but the fifth point is it takes time, okay? It takes time for your body to heal. Just for an example, there's 3 grades of sprains and strains: mild, moderate, severe. On the mild side of things, it might take 6 weeks or a little longer for your body to start healing, get you back to where you were before the injury. 6 weeks would be like a minimum threshold. It could take longer. Moderate is going to be, I wrote it down so I didn't forget, but it's going to be 12 weeks or longer. And then severe is going to be potentially 6 months or even longer than that. And severe is like when you've torn something pretty much completely or almost all the way. So that's a very significant injury. But healing takes time, and it's not just a matter of the symptoms, but it's also how your body's functioning. If you can get back to your activities of daily living, like washing your hair, doing your job, if you have to sit at a computer, eye strain or traumatic brain injury issues, all these things come into play. It's not just a matter of neck pain or back pain or headaches. There's all these different functions that you need to be able to have in order to be able to live your life, to get back to your hobbies and your activities as well, not just feeling better. So I hope this has been helpful, but in review, the 5 items are to make sure you file a claim with your insurance company, or at least chat with them and get an idea if that would be the right thing for you to do. Make sure you also get healthcare. That's not just going to be medications, pill pushing. You need something that's going to address the soft tissues and the nervous system, help your body heal and recover. The third is to get the correct testing done. Some people might need a CT scan. Some people might need an MRI. Some people may also need x-rays. They all can show different things. The fourth thing is to make sure you get evaluated by a healthcare provider who specializes in dealing with auto accident soft tissue injuries. And the fifth thing is to make sure you give yourself patience, because it takes time for your body to heal. Okay? I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you.